Yes. It's Friday High Day. Full panel this week. We've got Stoney, Liverpool. You're going to recognize him from Cop Talk TV. We've got Derms, who we can see. Is he taking down his Tottenham livery there?
Or this is my other channel. This is my sister channel, Ireland Till We Die.
Okay. I got it. Disguising the fact that you are a Tottenham. It's all right. Leave it. Derms.
No,
Derms. Okay. That's all right. We'll know after 30 seconds. Oh, look, he's back. We've got Fanatic. We had to get on because we're going to be smashing Villa. So I needed a rival to let him know where he's going to be finishing. We've got We Deserve Better with all of that fire. Manchester United stuff behind him. And then we have our resident gooner in the house. Good old Tony there. Obviously the last few weeks it's been a bit of a to and fro with Tony and Derms. Hopefully this week will be a little more quiet. Because Derms because they're not actually playing each other, but from what I've seen from backstage, it makes no difference. It actually makes no difference at all. So, gentlemen, how are we? We'll start with you, Stoney. How are you doing, man? It's been a little while.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Just thanks for inviting me onto the show, Mr. B. But good. Liverpool have had, I would say, an indifferent season, but we just have to persevere, and we just have to see how the rest of the season pans out, really. But I'm good.
Is that the word you would use? Yeah.
What about me? Yes, I'm good.
Talk about your team, an indifferent season, yeah?
Well, I'm not going to come onto your show and use unsavory language. So I'm just going to say it's been an indifferent season. I think that's the best thing I can actually say.
Fair. Derms, obviously you played and lost in the week. We
didn't. We won.
Didn't you lose?
I don't know. No, we won.
They got using Derm's words, they got whooped in it.
Thank you, Tony. We got whooped, boy. We got whooped. Yeah, we did. Can I give you a bit of breaking news, Mr. B? Actually, on Tottenham.
What you got?
This is actually from David Ornstein. This is broken in the last sort of 11 minutes. Tottenham Hotspur are actively working on candidates to replace Igor Tudor if the decision is taken to make another head coach change after Liverpool trip. Unclear whether would interim again or longer term appointment at Tottenham Hotspur, exploring options. So that's from David Ornstein. But yeah, thanks for having me on again, Mr. B. Thanks for inviting me. And as I said, I'm looking forward to becoming your championship correspondent next season. While we're down there, sort of down with the cool kids, because we know some of these. I'm not talking about Man United or Aston Villa. I have much respect for you teams and Liverpool as well. Much respect. It's the fella below me. The team I don't respect. So glad to get away. I'm glad just to get away from him for a season at least. Bit of peace.
At least, yeah.
But thank you.
You won't get any peace. It just won't be only Tony that'll be ribbing you. Fanatic. It's really been a long time. How you been, man?
I'm ready for you, actually. I'm waiting for you.
Yeah. I'm all good. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me. I'll bless the channel. You're going to be crying tomorrow, but,
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind crying tomorrow as long as I'm happy on Sunday. How we doing? We deserve better.
He's that shocked he's gone into silence.
You're on mute.
Crazy. I just said I'm happy. I'm glad to be getting back to football. It's been a long week, put it that way.
Too long. Tony.
Yes. Doing all right. Not my team in the Champions League. We didn't win, but we didn't lose.
Okay, well, look, we don't talk about Champions League on this channel because we're not in it.
You can't be biased, bro. You can't be biased. It's a rival.
No, we can be biased. Listen,
I don't know what that is.
No,
exactly. I'm not being biased.
We need to talk.
No, we don't. We don't. It's a Man United channel. I don't need to talk about Champions League. If you want to talk about Champions League, you better make a phone call to somebody else, bro. This is strictly Premier League.
Do not want to talk about Champions League, please. Do not put me through that. I do not want to talk about Champions League.
Me and Stoney,
you're used to it. Getting used to it.
We all
It's just
talk about it.
The audacity of English clubs talking about Champions League after their performance.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So
there you go. There you go.
But it's to discuss because they talk about the Premier League being the best league, and when you watch the English teams in the Champions League, we didn't look that great.
But that's everybody. That does include Arsenal, right?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, good. As long as you acknowledge it. I
At least we
didn't
did it
watch your
properly.
game. I'm not going to up your.
But we
I'm not
didn't
going to
lose,
up
though.
your ratings.
But we didn't lose.
Oh, well, it's fine. You shouldn't. Should you really be losing? Should you really be losing to them? Scarley Williams. I hope you're doing well, man. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, you shouldn't be losing to Leipzig. I mean, look, or whoever you played. I'm not overly bothered. I'll be honest. I don't want to. As long as the English team doesn't win it, I don't care. The fact that Liverpool are in the shit in it, great. Tottenham, we already knew was going to be a mess. Man City was the surprise for me. So if 3 of them or 4 of them go out, that cuts it all the way down. Let it be Arsenal. Let Arsenal be the only team in there. That's absolutely fine. They break their hearts again because they're not going to win it.
You don't think?
So no, man, you'll get the league. You'll get the league. The league is done. The league is yours. I've acknowledged that. But Derms is the sweet boy who's keeping me happy this season, boy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry.
It's a club that keeps on giving.
It's true. It's true.
We love being the clowns of the Premier League. I mean, we are. I mean, we're run by clowns. We play like clowns, and we're managed by a clown. So really, we are not both a clown on acid or something. You know, we never disappoint. I mean, we go away. I mean, our manager's so clever, right? He goes and picks a goalkeeper that hasn't played for a year, starts him in one of the biggest games of the season. He then makes a cock up, 3 goals. We're 3-0 down within 17 minutes. Tony's pissing himself laughing somewhere in London somewhere.
Yeah,
everybody was.
Everyone was. Mr. B was just sitting there just laughing at the TV. His missus saying to his kids, "What's wrong with your dad?" And he keeps pointing at the TV. And then Romero has to tell the manager to remember he's a manager. You can take a player off, you know. So we take the goalkeeper off. We put Vicario on. He then makes a howler and concedes a goal. And then there's Lord Poro Totteridge, who did say, "You're not a true Spurs fan if you moan at our players, you're not a true Tottenham fan." He scores a goal, which went down like a lead balloon. And then Solanke scores because he thinks he's the greatest striker since Harry Kane. But, you know, never mind. We lost and we got onto the plane. And apparently on the way back, the pilot got lost and ended in the North Pole. But don't worry, our manager was doing so well. He says, "Don't worry, lads, I have a plan." And we're going up to Anfield with about 5 fit players and a bunch of under 18s. And so, yeah, it's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait.
And the one thing about the one thing about Spurs injury, I'll be quick, is that
this is going to be great. This is going to be for an Arsenal fan. This is going to be fantastic.
No, it's going to be. It's going to be from Arsenal, but it's also going to be from a fan of football, right? So you got players that are injured, right? And obviously you're going to play.
Sherlock.
You're going to play Liverpool, right? The thing about that as well, your players coming back. When are they going to come back? Because they've got the world. I don't know how many internationals do you have in your team? Because how many internationals are injured?
A lot of them.
Okay. So they are not going to rush to come back because they're looking at the World Cup. They want the World Cup, so they will. I know they will want to play more.
Look, if I'm being honest, let me finish. Yeah. So what I'm trying to say to you is, it's going to be a very difficult period because these players are more focusing on the World Cup rather than Spurs. So they're not going to be rushed back into playing with Spurs. Do you know what I mean? For the team. So it's going to be a very tight ask or a very big ask for you not to stay in the Prem. That's my opinion. Do you know what, Tony? Respect the hell out of you, man. Even though you're our Arsenal fan, do respect you, like you, nice fella, nice bloke. You know, top fella.
There it comes.
But you've just told me something I realised back in August. We were shite then, and we're still shite now. So there's no really been improvement.
Yeah, but I'm not. Yeah, I know. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that you're good.
Don't tell me something I already know.
I'm not saying that you're good. But
I tell you one thing though. I'm being honest. These players do not care about the shirt, the fans, or the football club. Footballers today are just one thing. All they care about is money. No players
the
at
Tottenham
Liverpool,
players care about money.
Manchester
Yeah,
United.
Tottenham
No,
players
I'm
do.
just being honest. Players in general at all our clubs do not care about the clubs, not like players of years gone by.
No, I hear
You
you,
have
but
a
then
Brian Robson at United that
Right.
cared deeply about the shirt of Man United. You had Tony Adams at Arsenal. What?
That was the day when they were earning the same money that these footballers nowadays are earning megabucks. We're not in their stratosphere.
Nah.
They do not care about us mere
They don't
mortals.
care what-
No, they don't. But
No,
you've
they
got
don't.
Arsenal.
But-
Think about us.
But before Dermot goes, because he's only on here half an hour, we have a Liverpool versus Tottenham game. Tony and Dermot. You are not playing each other. I know the hatred runs deep. Save it for another time. Thank you very much.
I might stay on for a little longer now just to wind Tony up now.
Tony.
Do you know what? That's the best of. That's brilliant. No, seriously though, I'm not looking forward to going up to Anfield. The last time we went up Anfield, I think the Titanic was just built or it sank. we haven't won. I mean, we've only won 2 times in the Premier League at Anfield. I mean, us going to Anfield is a bit like Moses coming around the corner at Anfield and saying, "Hey up, lads, I know where the Premier League is for Liverpool fans." That ain't gonna happen. Liverpool gonna whoop us. Just make this simple. Liverpool gonna whoop us.
So Derm.
Tudor's gonna get sacked. We're gonna get relegated. We're gonna have a box of jokes for a few weeks, and then everyone's gonna concentrate on Arsenal because they won the league for the first time this century, and everyone's gonna be waxing lyricals about them. And then they're going to play crap next season. United are going to win the league. Tottenham are going to win the championship, and everything will be fine.
Oh, Derbs.
I've lost it, Mr. B. I have lost it. I
don't know what magic mushrooms you were on today, but they weren't very magical, brother. I tell you, man.
I do have a friend that can help me on magic mushrooms.
Pizza dough, that's what he's doing, mate. Pizza dough,
I
that's
do
what
have
he's
a
doing.
friend.
Yeah.
Here's the new Tottenham manager. And he has he does eat magic mushrooms. There's the new Spurs manager. That is Igor Tudor before the match. We're going to win today. So there you go. There's the new Spurs manager.
Can I just quickly say something? I know it's not an Arsenal Spurs thing, but it's so funny. Like Spurs fans are they're so odd. They're really odd. They're out there. They're dissing their players, dissing their manager, say the manager's on drugs, and what? And you know what I mean? Celebrating when they lose.
When have they said he's on drugs?
He just said that he's on magic mushrooms, bro. You never just see it.
That's not drugs. That's not drugs. Drugs is paracetamol.
You know what I mean? Like,
Thank you, Mr. B.
they're just peculiar. I see Spurs fans. They're the oddest fans I've ever seen. I've never seen a group of fans celebrate when they lose.
Do you know what? You had David Attenborough going to do a documentary on Tottenham fans. No, I'm looking forward to the game on. Look, getting back to the game, I'm looking forward to the game on Sunday.
Even though you've got no Ramiro, no. I mean, I heard the list of missing players today. I think they're just taking the piss out of you, honestly, Derms.
Yeah, they are.
I actually don't. Yeah. They do not give. I said Tony kind of alluded to it.
They don't care
with the World Cup coming. They do not give a shit. How can Ramiro be out for 5 games and not be able to play again? I don't understand.
Because of a head injury. Because he clashed heads with Palhinha.
Concussion. It's concussion protocol, isn't it? It's
concussion protocol.
Yeah. So Palhinha and Palhinha and Ramiro, both of them is going to be for the concussion protocol. That's why they're actually out for that period of time.
Yeah. So we've got a centre-back pairing of Kevin Danso and Dragonson.
Well, Dragonson's injured though, isn't he?
Oh yeah. So we've got a. No, I think he's not. No, he's not injured. He's not.
Are you going to Anfield in one defender?
He is. He's not playing.
No, because I actually did the. Actually, hang on. Let me
go and check.
Because I did our pre-match tonight.
Even with Dragonson, even if he's not injured, he's actually only returning back from injury as well. So asking for a player to actually perform at the level that's going to be expected of him, and he's actually coming back from injury. that's probably not going to do himself any justice, really, either.
He got thrown in the deep end
And they're
the other
not
day.
playing for the manager either, if I'm being honest. There's no way these players are playing for a Tudor either.
No, but you know the other thing about it though, the thing that I was thinking about going into this game against Tottenham, I don't think the squad, even if you had your full squad of players, I don't think they're ready for a relegation battle. I think you need players with a different skill set to be able to manage a relegation battle. So I think collectively the squad doesn't have it, and with the squad now even being even more depleted, I still don't think that they're going to manage as well. And we'll just give an example, right? Even if a Spurs don't get the result against Liverpool, and another manager or an intern comes in, say for instance it's Ryan Mason or something like that, then I think they're going to be in the same situation. And then the only reason why I'm saying that, they're going to have the same group of players to actually work.
I agree.
And you know what it is as well? It's not even a different skill set. Sorry, Derms. It's not even a different skill set. It's a different mindset.
Mentality, definitely.
Do you know what I mean? It's a different mindset. They don't have the balls to take themselves out. Who's going to drag them out? Who can you see dragging them out? If there was a Son there or a Kane there, you can see Kane. You can see one of them dragging them out mentally out of this kind of dip that they're in. They ain't got no plays like that right now. They haven't got one.
I mean, look, I've been watching this team all season, and these players, it's been the season of hell. And I'm being honest, and it has been. These players, I think this all started from the day we sacked Ange Postecoglou. There is something within this group of players that really bought into what Ange was doing. And as soon as the club sacked Ange Postecoglou, some of these players turned around. Do you know what? We don't care.
But you finished 16th last season. How did they believe?
Yeah, but the problem is he may finish 16th, but he won a trophy. Game is supposed to be all about glory. The game is not about where you finish in the Premier League. Every season,
it fucking is, though. Because if you're not going to finish bottom three, it bloody does.
Yeah, but the point I'm making is we won the second biggest trophy in Europe. So you build on that. You keep the manager there. Let me.
Shut up. We're not a password. Fuck off.
You build on that. And you keep the manager there, and the players had that relationship with that manager. They sacked him. Yes, you're right. We deserve better. We finished 16th in the league. You deserve to go anyway. But if you want to keep that momentum going, you do not sack that manager. And they sacked him for every reason. And that, I think some of them players said then, right, I'm not doing it. Unless they're bringing a world-class manager of any ilk, and they're bringing Thomas Frank. Well, Thomas Frank's not going to inspire you to get out of bed in the morning to make a cup of coffee. He has the opposite effect. He wants you to go back to sleep. So these players have been really not bothered since the start of the season. And you can say injuries have been a curse. Yeah, but we had injuries last season under Ange Postecoglou. So it's the whole club's a mess. The whole club's broken. The whole club's a mess. We've got owners that don't care. We've got a manager that doesn't have a clue. We've got players that don't give a damn. And the only ones that do care is the fans. And at the end of the day, the only ones that are going to hurt, and it's the same if Manchester United went down or whatever. It's the same.
We're never going down, damn it. We're never going down. We're never going down. Come on, Sturms. I like you, innit?
Yeah, but the thing is, it's gonna. All of us are going to be hurt by it because this has not been just 2 seasons. This has been 25 years of mismanagement of a football club.
So do you think then
Tottenham fans are going to be hurt?
Of course they are.
Do you think it's going to be a realization for Tottenham then? So if Tottenham do go down, it's probably those same group of players that the same squad of players that you have. A lot of them are probably likely to want to go out on loan. All right, let's be honest. A lot of them are probably going to go out on loan. I don't think a lot of them have actually got relegation clauses. So then Tottenham then have to create another squad in order to actually get them out of Championship. And we already know how hard it is to actually come out of the Championship. So Tottenham going down, there's no guarantee you're coming back into 2 seasons.
Stoney with a dagger.
I mean, the only one that we recognise, the only one I think on this panel probably has members of that is the Aston Villa gentleman, who has members of being there.
Horrible
I mean,
time.
you can let me know later what it's like. We can next season we can take notes.
Listen,
If you were the Liverpool
I'm sorry, Terms. I don't want to relive that ever.
But
Trauma.
the point is, I tell you what's getting up my nerves is these Tottenham fans thinking if we get relegated, Enoch are going to sell up. Enoch are going bloody nowhere. We
No,
need to
Beyonce's
stay
still
up
going to
and
be
then-
twerking. You're going to be all right.
Yeah.
It's just
No,
match
I'm
day
not.
money you won't have.
No, it isn't. But look, as much as I'll support my team no matter what. Up, in the Championship, Premier League, wherever. But it's going to hurt like hell.
I don't think you're going to get relegated.
Get relegated.
I think Tottenham's going to
I
scrape it.
promise you,
Fanatic, you
I
think they're not going
promise you-
down?
No, I don't think they're going to go down.
Promise you, if we do go down, I will still come on here every Friday.
Paul
I
Diamond,
do
You won't be
Yeah.
invited, James. It's
You
not
know
a
what?
championship show, bro.
You know what? I don't think they'll go
Diamond
down.
needs a protection order.
Personally, I don't think they'll go down. I think they'll scrape it, but I'm just loving the not knowing at the moment because that's the worst thing, isn't it? It's the not knowing. So that's
And the
what we
Tottenham
love.
fans don't know either.
Exactly, and that's what we love. That's what we love because they're unsure. But I don't think when I'm looking at it, I don't think.
You know the supercomputer has predicted them going down. The Premier League.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
They haven't won a game. The last game Tottenham won was against Frankfurt.
Palace
I think.
away. No,
Was it Palace
the
away?
last
No,
league game.
Frankfurt.
The last league game we won was Palace away in 2025. We've only
And
won
that's
the
what I'm
game.
saying.
That's one all year.
They've only
Yeah,
won
they're
against
down.
Frankfurt this year.
Yeah,
So their
that's it.
form doesn't even warrant them getting a result. And that's where I think the
No.
main concern is.
I'm still going for a 4-0 win, though. We're going to batter you. We're going to whoop you because I'm a deluded Tottenham fan. But no, but look,
I love them.
I just want this season. Can this season just finish now? We're going to forfeit every game.
Dems has been whooping people all season. Every show Dems comes up, we're gonna whoop you. I'm waiting for Dems to start acknowledging that his team are shit. No, we're gonna whoop you. Even up until 2 weeks ago, we're gonna whoop you. When are you? When is it gonna kick in?
He said he's going to whoop Arsenal, isn't it? Do you remember that?
Do you want breaking news tonight? Do you want breaking news tonight, Mr. B?
Go on.
Tottenham Hotspur, my team are shit. We're not going to whip anyone. We're crap. We might get relegated. We've got a shit team, shit manager. We don't deserve to be in the Premier League. And our owners are the Teletubbies that you used to see in the television at 5 a.m. when you came home from the nightclub.
Dirtmo, you must be a right laugh down the pub.
It's okay to us not supporting Tottenham.
I'm sorry.
Anyone wants to cheer it on? Yeah, he called them, didn't he? Yeah.
Rally the troops.
Oh,
Okay, so with the loss that's going to be incoming against Liverpool, Dems,
yeah.
do you think you're actually going to be in the bottom 3 come Saturday?
That's why we need West Ham to win.
That's my biggest fear. I'm being honest. That's my biggest fear. I don't know if West Ham will get anything against Man City, but
Forest have got
Fulham
again.
Fulham.
I think
they've got Fulham at home.
Yeah, that'd be a win for Forest. My biggest fear is if we start that Liverpool game in the bottom 3, I think that will break the players. I think that'd be it. I think you can say goodbye to Tottenham Hotspur. But I keep clinging on to 93-94. We went to Oldham. We beat Oldham 2-0. Technically, we got stopped by QPR in the last game of the season.
We ain't got no team shit like Oldham in the Premier League now. You got no fucking chance. Sorry, you know what?
Look, we've got to beat Forest. We've got to beat Forest and Leeds. I think they're the 2 games we have to win to stay up.
And Leeds are looking quite good. Leeds
So you're
quite good.
damn it. You're banking on winning 2 out of 9 games.
Yeah.
Oh,
no
God.
mercy.
If
You have
if Spurs go down, oh my God! Listen, the parties, the street art. If Spurs go down and Arsenal win the league, oh my God!
You know what we deserve better. If you look at it, we were both in the same the same smelly pile of shit last season.
It's crazy.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
we
but
just,
you,
I just,
And do you know what? When
Just-
Thomas Frank came, I thought that's a good signing for these
Yeah.
guys. I thought he's done well at Brentford. This is the natural step up,
Yeah.
and they've looked worse.
Yeah.
yeah, but
It's
you had
unbelievable.
owners that spent money. Our owners wouldn't spend their pocket money on us. You lot just splashed out 250 million on 3 world-class players. We got
What?
Kudus and Xavi.
But with
And we've got
Thomas
a
Frank as well.
And we got
Kudus
a
was a good
reject
signing.
from the PSG recycling bin. We only
Thomas Frank
picked him up
was
because he
an
was
Arsenal
walking.
fan. Do you know what I mean? What I heard that he used to always kind of, use examples of Arsenal players to your Spurs players. Like you should, and then they didn't like that. And obviously, when he had the cup and he had the Arsenal cup, it shows his lack of detail. Do you know what I mean? Because no Arsenal manager you would ever be seen picking up a Spurs cup.
yeah, but in all fairness, in regards to that, that's some
detail.
bullshit. No, it's not a lack of detail, bro. Nobody. You go McDonald's. Do you look on your McDonald's cup to see if it's got McDonald's written on? You just take the cup to drink it. Somebody fucked him, man. You can't. Somebody took the piss.
No, but it shows lack of. Okay, let me not say lack of detail, lack of awareness. Then, yeah, better. Is that better?
It's a cup.
It doesn't matter. You're a Spurs manager.
But it's the only cup we're going to win this year, Mr. B.
You don't drink out of an Arsenal cup.
I agree.
You don't. Lack of awareness. You're not aware then, innit? What else ain't you aware of then? What else ain't you aware of? Do you get what I'm saying?
That was shit.
It kind of shows what kind of manager he is. Hence, them being where they are.
Oh God.
I think Dermot needs a protection order.
I'm taking one out tonight. I'm online doing it now.
The thing is, the thing is, you go on.
Mr. B asked me a question. Something Tony just jumps in. I'm talking like
you spoke for about 15 minutes, bro. What are you talking about? You don't know how long you speak for, bro. You speak for a long time, like more than 5-6 minutes on the same bloody thing, mate. I tell you, don't say I jump in. I jump in when it's needed. Yeah, yeah. Just like you need 3 points tomorrow.
Listen, you won't go. You just won't go. Right. So I'm of the belief then that you're not gonna whoop them.
I agree.
What is your real your unfiltered thoughts on the game?
I think Liverpool going to do us 5-0. I think we're just going to collapse like a club, like a pack of cards. I think the players will want to get Judah sacked. I think the players won't play. And then I just think he will be sacked Sunday evening. And then we'll be again looking for another manager. The only thing what I read from that David Ornstein tweet he put out is, I have a sneaky feeling, I don't know what the panel think, I have a sneaky feeling Robbie Keane might be in for a shout. They want to bring back somebody that's linked to the club. I think the only managers that's active right now, I think they can't go and get Pochettino because he won't come to after the World Cup. I think Robbie Keane's the man. I think Robbie Keane might be coming in.
Tim Sherwood,
Sam Allardyce.
Yeah, you need a stamp, but you gotta remember these managers don't want to be associated with a team like Tottenham going down. So you're not going to get a big name. You're going to get a name. You're going to get somebody who needs a bit of change for, because they want a summer holiday somewhere. Do you know what I mean? So you're going to get one of those sort of managers. You know what I mean? So Robbie Keane, I did say that from before. They're like, oh no, he's not going to leave. But yeah, needs a bit of change. Give him a little bonus, and he might come. But you're not going to get a big name. No
Gareth Southgate
right now.
He's in Hungary, isn't he?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Who wants to tarnish their name by he was the manager of Spurs that got relegated later? Nah, you don't want that on your record.
So much disrespect
on your CV. You don't want that on your CV.
You know what? You know what, Derms? I think what's happened. Tottenham have earned the disrespect.
Yeah.
It would never have been a conversation if they weren't so bad. Listen, we were there. Me and we deserve better. We were there last season, just with you. You know what I mean? So I know your pain, and I said I never want to be there again. and I don't. But I will laugh. I will laugh. I will laugh at you, and I will laugh at all Tottenham just because I know what it feels like. Last season, we were shit, but I don't think we were ever shit enough to get relegated.
Or even talk
the fact
about
that Leeds
relegated.
and Sunderland have done. What's that?
Even to be talked about getting relegated, United weren't in that conversation. You were playing shit, but it wasn't a case of United might get relegated.
No, and that's the and that's what I'm saying now. This season, it actually seems like it can happen. It
happens. If it happens, it happens. I mean, this club needs a reset. This club needs a reset somewhere along the line of.
You don't want that. You won't come back up. You don't want that.
Yeah. I don't want to go. Look, I don't want to go down. I just want my club to be the best they can be. But we need a reset. Whatever that reset is it new owners? We need something different. And I know Tony can rib a bit and poke and think it's all funny, but to me it's not funny. This is seriously.
I hear you.
This is something that I never want to be in. And we need my football club is dead because of the owners, and we need the owners out. It's like Glazers with United. United fans want the Glazers out of their football club. We want Enoch out of our football club. And I think the sooner both owners are out of both sets of clubs, I think the better we'll be. And I think that's when the restart comes. But we need to hit rock bottom before we come back up again. And it's hard. Every watch along is hard. You lose every week. You don't see where the next win's coming from. And you do. I've made realizations that we could go down. I've made peace of myself that we could get relegated.
I can't even imagine how that feels. I'll be honest with you. Like I'll watch it my team and I'm thinking, you know what? We could be in the Champions League. I couldn't even imagine how that feels, you know, bro. I'll be on the rare nephew every day. I tell you something big.
As much as I don't like Arsenal, I hate Rangers more than I hate Arsenal. But as much as I don't like Arsenal,
F1 I'll be watching.
I would watch on you. But saying it's you, yes, I would. Just to see your face.
Yeah, I could not imagine.
I'm ignoring what you're saying.
If I saw a Spurs fan, right, and I was in that predicament, I'll have to cross the road.
If you were a Spurs fan,
I'll be walking around North London like that. Like I couldn't have looked no one in their face. I'm not gonna look anyone in their face and I'm fighting relegation. I can't look you in your face, bro. I've got to cross the road, mate. I've got to cross the road, bro. Yeah. And the wickedest thing, the Bible was talking about a couple of weeks ago, you're talking about, Arsenal winning the league. You have no right to talk about winning league when you have not done so. Yeah. Right now,
they did 1961.
Right now, we're in two different spectrums. Right, we're fighting for the title. You're fighting for your life. Rocky Balboa. Right now, you're Apollo. You're Apollo Creed right now. Yeah, Rocky 4. You're Apollo Creed, and you know exactly what happened. Yeah, what happened. You know what I mean, right? So that's where we are. That's where we are right now. So yeah, you're gonna get digs. But like I said, I'm going to dig you. You're going to get it, but you'll stay up.
You see, Dermot, you need to come in here swinging. You come in here, you're on the ropes as soon as you start.
I can't get a word in, that's why.
You can't get a word in because the thing about when you talk for... Do you realise how long you talk for when you do talk, when you go and talk? Do you realise that, have you got time blindness or something like that? You talk for a while, bruv. You do talk for a while. Next time I'll time it. So don't say that you don't talk, because you do. You do talk, bro. But I let you talk. But when I come with the reality of Tottenham could be actually going down, and it hurts. It stings. I know it does. You're gonna leave here and have probably 16 pints of Stella. Do you know what I mean? It's hurting you. I know it's hurting you. But all I'm saying to you, right, is that I just couldn't imagine being in your predicament. I couldn't imagine that. We get upset when we don't win titles. You get upset when you know.
I'm going to leave here and go and cook me and my missus dinner and have a lovely time. I ain't going to let you bother my evening.
I don't want to ruin your evening, man. I don't want to ruin your evening. I'm just being real.
I do have to go.
All right, no problem, Deb.
See you later, Deb.
Rocky Balboa, man. Rocky. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. You'll be all right.
Oh Jesus!
I think the realization from that is the good thing about the show, Mr. B, is as a platform for for us fans that have a passion and love and an interest in our clubs to be able to express themselves. And that's clearly how Derms feels. And he's obviously got validation for that. But the realization and acceptance for him that his team is now going down must be heart-wrenching.
But you know what? Before he came on and he was talking about, oh, Arsenal, we're going to whoop you with league this. Don't, like I said, and I'm going to say it again, he has no right. Spurs have no right to talk about any sort of leagues, right? United fans, yes, they can talk. Liverpool fans, yes, they can talk. But you're a Spurs fan. You ain't seen, listen, WhatsApp and all of that weren't even invented when you won the league. So don't talk to me about leagues. Don't do it.
Sorry. Have Arsenal tweeted that they've won a league? Have Arsenal even emailed that they've won a league?
No, but we've won a league more recently than them. We've won a league more recently
you
than
spoke
them.
about tweeting, and
No,
you spoke about. So I'm asking you,
I
were
there
tweets when Arsenal last won the league?
I don't know when Twitter was created. So
I'm going to tell you now. No, it wasn't. People were writing and making phone calls. And it was in newspapers.
But hopefully we'll be making TikToks.
No, you won't. You won't, because you're not going to win it. You're going to make him TikToks to say that you bottled it.
I'm just going to present a question to you, right?
Go on.
So at the moment, Arsenal are on, and I've had this conversation with other Arsenal fans, but I want to ask you about coming on the show, all right? So 67 points, Man City, 60 points, they got a game in hand.
Yeah.
They win their game and they got the 4. Even if it continues going like that, do you still think the 4-point gap, if City win this weekend, do you still think it's enough for you guys to have the confidence to progress and continue winning the league?
Yeah.
Okay.
You've got to play them anyway, haven't you?
That's why they're not worried, because they know that if they lose the game against Man City, they're still gonna have the points.
And
if it gets down to 2 points, that's when all of them Arsenal man start shitting themselves. At the moment, it's fine, isn't it?
Yeah, and plus, to be honest, they're playing West Ham tomorrow. I think it's either tomorrow or Sunday, and West Ham are fighting for survival, so it's a different mentality they're going to have. The City just played. When you play, as you lot know, when you play in the Champions League and you play in it, you're not really up for it. I don't know what happens. I think it's a depleting. It could be motivation or fitness or whatever. You don't exert the same sort of energy when you're playing the next match. And West Ham are fighting for survival, right? Yeah, they do not want to go down. So
they're not beating West Ham. They're not beating Man City.
You don't know.
Man City have got two first teams, so I don't see a problem. West Ham can't buy a win at the moment. Man City are undefeated in 6. I think at the end of the day, I agree with you. I think it'll go down to 1 point. I think the Premier League gets won by 1 point.
Yeah, I don't think like all these. You know, I was on the way home today at work, and this guy was on the phone. He was an Arsenal fan, and he was talking about, so I've got to change my holiday because the parade is going to be on a certain day. And I'm looking at him thinking,
for God's sake.
Are you for real? Like, I wanted to say, bro, I wanted to slap him. Yeah, because we ain't won nothing yet. Relax yourself. Don't talk about parades. Let's not go there. For me, yes, we're in a good position right now. No, get me wrong. Every single Arsenal fan, because we are doing well. We're in every single competition. However, nothing's won yet. Yeah, nothing's won yet. So relax. I take every game at a time. I'm not looking in the future, and you're not going to hear me say, "Oh yeah, we've won the league" and all that. You're going to hear me diss Spurs, of course, because Spurs thinks we're rivals, and I told them we don't look at you as rivals. Rivals are somebody who's competing for titles. You're not, and you never have been. So you're not a rival. Yeah, you're just a neighbor in the city that we have taken over. You're not a rival. Yeah, if we're having a rave, Liverpool's got their suit on, Chelsea got their suit on. Yeah, Arsenal got their suit on. Spurs fans will come in a tracksuit. You're not getting into the party, bruv. Yeah, you're not getting into the party. Your name's not down. You understand what I'm saying?
Tony's still hopping on about Spurs. The man's gone. Let him be. Let me separate.
I don't rate them. But going back to what you were saying, yes, I do think we will still kind of be in a position to win. I'm not worried about that at all.
Okay,
Stoney, what's your view on Liverpool this season?
Honest
view.
There's just been too many question marks. The way that we played last season complete, and take away the fact of the league title, right? There was a lot of our performances last year that were lackluster. They were pedestrian. And I'm just seeing a mirror image of that now this season. The only difference is there was a period of time where we had form and we were picking up points. But in terms of how we're playing this season, it's quite similar to last year. I think my main concern this season is I'm not too sure what Slot wants our defenders to do at the moment. Do they want him to be? Do they want them to be in advanced positions? They want them to have more defensive positions. I still don't think he's got a understanding of what he wants our wide players to do. So whether that's Salah playing over on the right hand side, whether it's Salah playing on the right, whether it's Verts or Cody Gakpo or Rio playing over on the left-hand side, I still don't think he knows what he wants those players to actually do. I'll just give you an example. When we played against Galatasaray, there was so much space for the opposition to play in and around us. I'm just scratching my head at the moment. We've got midfielders that have played with each other for a period of time. But I think what Slot's asking for them is not a strength for the team. So it's quite bizarre. What he's doing with Mo at the moment in terms of playing him, and he's completely out of form. I just don't get it. I really, really, really don't get it. A lot of our players that functioned well last season are not playing at the levels. So I don't know whether it's to do with the tactics, the setup, whether it's to do with the fact that we're playing against tactically some teams that know how to play against us. I mean, we'll all probably agree the way, and I'm not just speaking about Arsenal. This Premier League this season, the performances of teams, the way that teams are playing is something like we've never ever seen before. Well, in my opinion, anyway. And I just don't think that Slot has been able to adjust to that. So he's at fault for that. So sorry.
Do you think it's time for Salah, VVD, and Alisson to kind of look for pastures new? Do you think that? Well,
look, I think in terms of what we're building in terms of the goalkeeping area, I've got no issue with that. So I think us purchasing our goalkeeper that went out on loan come back, I'm as happy as him being in goal as I was with Gallagher last season. So whether it's Ali playing in goal, whether it's our Georgian goalie, for me, I'm not concerned with that. Ali will move on and he will go on with our blessing. That is fine. We gave Salah the 2-year contract. I do believe at the end of this season, he'll move on, and that's fine. There's no slight with that. In terms of our centre-back position, we're still in the same situation we were at the beginning of the season. Ibrahima has not signed that contract, right? So whether Ibrahima remains or moves on, we still need two centre-backs. Gomez is not a centre-back for us. He's obviously shown that, so he'll need to move on. Leone, even if he comes back next season, he was still one of our development players anyway. That's still our Italian. And then we bought another centre-back. So even with those two centre-backs coming in, we still need a third centre-back anyway. So, yeah, it's weird. This
sounds like a transitional, like next season for you lot sounds like a transitional season.
Definitely. 100%. And I agree with you.
You won the league last year. How's it?
No. I tell you why it's a transition is, right? Look at the amount of players that were brought in this season to play under a different system. And that's when I was asked the original question about what do I think of Liverpool this season. Last season we won the league, forget about that. We're not playing in any way the way we were playing last season than what we were this season. The tactics are completely off. A lot of the players have taken time to settle in, and I still don't think that Slot knows the best combinations or the best position to actually play those players in. I just don't see it.
What does it take to get him sacked? What does he have to do to get himself sacked?
Losing tomorrow against Spurs. Can't lose against it.
At the moment, if he continues Liverpool playing in a manner in which they are, then I think he's done it himself. I think there'll be a review at the end of the season, and then we'll see where it takes Liverpool and any managerial positions moving into next season. But yeah, we just haven't played good. We haven't at all.
I'm hearing Enrique. I think with PSG, if PSG do win the Champions League again, and he, leaves his post, I can see him going to Liverpool, and I think that will be a good match for you lot as well. Enrique, Luis Enrique, Liverpool. I think that'll be a good match.
Who deserves better? Do you think he should be going to us? Sorry, Enrique. Do you think he's better suited to Liverpool? I'm going to put this to you as well, Fanatic. You think he's better suited to Liverpool or Man United?
You asking me?
Yeah, no, we deserve better. Is he frozen?
No, I'm here. I thought you were asking Fanatic.
So yeah, I'll asking you first, and then I want Fanatic to answer it afterwards.
I mean,
Sorry, yeah.
My view on Enrique, I think he's just playing for a new contract. That's my kind of feeling about it. I don't think he leaves PSG. I think he gets a massive contract and he remains for at least another 2-3 seasons. So I don't think he's coming to United, and I don't think he's coming to Liverpool. I really don't.
Oh, you think?
Yeah,
I didn't think of it as being contract driven.
Because he'll get a massive, because he started it so early. He started it in January or December. His contract he's got a contract till summer next year. So he doesn't need to be making all this noise. I think he's just playing for a new contract. A multi-dollar contract. Because to be honest, he doesn't need to leave PSG. He doesn't need to leave PSG. He'll win trophies and he'll get far in the Champions League with that club. And moving to Liverpool, Man United, I don't think it provides more stability in doing that. I think he can get paid more, and he's got owners that will back him. So I don't think he comes to United, and I don't think he goes to Liverpool.
Interested. Yeah, for me, he's probably not going to leave. Most guys that leave PSG get sacked. He's doing a good enough job for PSG. So again, you're right. I can't see him leaving. But what I will say is that if he was to go to any club, either Man United or Liverpool, he'll probably be United out of the two. And I noticed that he can speak his English. A couple of seasons ago, he couldn't speak English, and now he's speaking English. So, that there's something in the pipeline, not necessarily in the pipeline, but in the future, he probably wants to manage in the Prem.
And just my view on Liverpool, I don't think they sack Slot. I don't think Slot goes this season. I think he's got enough credit in the bank. I think they've got new signings. I think, as a club, it just wouldn't look right. I think if he gets into Champions League, he stays for at least another season, and they review
if they don't get Champions League,
I don't think he will.
I still don't think. I think because he'll get into Europe one way or another. I just don't see it. Unless there's because it's not a great look. They've spent 500 million or so in the summer. The guy just won a league. They've spent 500 million and they sack him by the end. I just don't think they operate that way. I think Liverpool generally will give their managers a bit more time. They did it with Klopp. So I don't see him going that early.
I would love him to stay.
Stoney, what do you think?
I would love him to stay.
Stoney, what's your view?
I think what's so interesting, right? And that's what I said. This season has just been so peculiar. All right. If results go in Liverpool's way, we could end up being third at the end of this season. I mean, at the end of this game week. How on earth does that work when we have not played good this season? You know, one of the points that Slot could possibly have in his defense, similarly to what you were saying, is he won the league last season. He could almost potentially say that we were meant to be getting a centre back, right? Whether it was Gay or whoever, we didn't get him. And he could potentially say that we purchased a striker for 128 mil and he got injured and Slot wasn't able to play him. So in Slot's head, he could potentially be saying, well, if we had Isak, then we could be playing completely different and got different results. I'm just saying what Slot may be saying. My main thing is even if he does remain here, I still think the football is going to be played in this pedestrian manner, and I just think on the eye it's unpleasing, and I don't think he's going to be able to get results for us. But look, as he said, I'm not a manager, I'm not an elite manager, but for somebody who's invested in my club, on the eye, the performances are woeful, and I just hope if he does remain, then the football has to completely change.
I think what's really interesting, just quickly, Tony, just looking at it from the outside in, there are two linchpins at Liverpool, Salah and BVD. And both of them were playing for a contract last season and played out their skin. They've got their contract this season and they don't seem interested. No. You know, they're okay, not it's probably unfair saying they don't seem interested, but they're off their game. They're both off their game. And the manager didn't help it with Salah because he kept dropping him. So I think that might have an impact on the pitch, but it has a massive impact in the dressing room. And you've got new people coming in who are looking at these two linchpins, and I think it's causing ructions. And so if the manager's having to manage that as well, I don't know how that works.
Salah should definitely have had less game time. Definitely should have had less game time. Then I'm looking at other factors here, right? Van Dijk probably should have had less game time as well and probably rested. But I go back to what I was saying before in terms of our central position. If Van Dijk didn't play or was rested or whatever, we had zero options. In terms of Salah, I could almost look at it being in the same position. Rio should, and this is our youngster, Rio should have got way more game time because Rio can play left or right. Kaiser could have had more game time up there. Frimpong probably could have had more game time, but Frimpong's been injured a lot as well. So when I look back on reflection, maybe Slot wasn't able to rest Salah because we didn't have any more options over the right. We've got a very, very, very small squad, and that's what Slot likes working with. So as he said, Van Dijk couldn't have dropped in no more centre backs, and Salah, I think he's probably the one that probably could have been benched more.
Well, I think a lot of the Liverpool players have dropped off as well. Even Gakpo and Gravenberg, they haven't really been the same as they were last season. Do you know what I mean?
100%. I agree with you, Tony.
Even talking about contracts, I don't know what it is, but when players sign a new contract, their form dips. I don't get it. Like Saka, he signed a new contract, got more money, and he's not the player that he was. It's weird. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't know what it is. Every time we sign a new contract, it's just.
It is crazy because that summer you looked at it and you thought Kirkes, Frimpong, you thought Akatiki, you thought Isaac, so Wirtz. Everyone was saying that's it. They've won it hands down. You know, as a United fan, I was thinking they're going to get 21 before us, and that's the only thing I was thinking of. I do not want Liverpool getting 21. It's really simple, and everyone, the whole football world thought this is it. They're done. They filled in gaps, so all the issues. And it doesn't make sense to me. So I'm from the outside looking in, and it doesn't make sense to me. And just on Marmadashvili, I did watch him at the beginning of the season, and he looked really shaky in goal, really shaky.
He's good. I'm comfortable with him. I think if you were to speak to the majority of Liverpool supporters, I think there'll be very few that would say they're unhappy with him. Personally, I think it's been a very, very, very good signing. I think he's made a steady transition. So going back when Tony was saying about Alisson and my thoughts, if Alisson was to move on at the end of the season and our goalie was to remain there, our Georgian goalie, I'd be more than happy. I think he's been a very similar to the goalkeeping performances of your young Belgian. I think he's just solid. That's how I see our Georgian goalkeeper.
I was going to say, don't even. And before, with that, hold on 1 second. I was waiting for a pause. Matty, big up, brother. Yes, big up, bro. Appreciated, man. Appreciated. I was waiting for a pause. Yes, we deserve, but I'm glad you cut this fucker off. Sorry, God.
Yeah, how very dare you? The two don't compare. You have to admit, look, Marmadashvili at the beginning of the season was woeful. I haven't seen him since. I haven't seen. He's not on the same level. Both of these players came into the club, right? New clubs. And you talk about transition. Le Mans has just fitted in straight away, perfectly. I honestly, look, and this isn't kind of like because you're a Liverpool fan, oh yeah, Marmadush. I looked at him and he just looked shaky. He reminds me of Bayendier more than he does Le Mans.
Well, he looks better than Spurs' Spurs' keeper. The other keeper. I think
leave him. Leave him. He's not here.
I'm comfortable with Oli. I am honestly no tongue in cheek or anything like that. I'm happy with him. I am. Yeah.
I'm happy with our second keeper, Kepa. I think I'm happy with Kepa. Do you know what I mean? I think he's all right. He's done some great saves for us, and he's given us defense confidence when he has played. So I'm happy with our B keeper as well. See what I mean?
You're just happy. You're just look. Just keep smiling. It's better when it just keeps smiling. It's better when the heartbreak comes for us
But that's
people.
what I'm saying. But that's what you
us
think,
people
though.
watching.
That's what you think. That's what you're hoping for. Do you know what I mean?
No. It's not. Listen,
You
look,
are hoping.
we're not.
You are.
Tony, no, Tony. I'm not in your race. We said already. I've already said to you, we're not even in the same competitions that you were in. You know what I mean? We got
fail. That's what I'm trying to say.
Of course I do. I hate Tottenham I hate Arsenal with a passion. But as I said, Tottenham going down, it will level everything out. You know, the high pills, the low pills, you know, they take them both together. You get that mid. So it's fine. You lot win the league, World Cup year. We'll get 2 weeks of it. You know, fine, no problem. I can choose what I watch and what I don't watch. I don't even have to see it.
Listen, right? We ain't won the league for 20 years, and even that, look at the length of period, and people still can't stand Arsenal fans. Yeah, they can't.
Yeah,
we
because
haven't
you're all
won nothing.
fucking wankers, Tony.
Right. So if we do win it now, how do you know what I mean? What's it gonna be like?
As I said, I don't have to hear you lot. I listen to you because I like you on a Friday. If you lot win the league, brother, the whole of that summer, you're not even invited on the show.
I'll come to your house, bro. I'll come to your house. I'll do the show from your house.
We'll get Mavis on instead.
Yeah, that's right. You get what I'm saying?
God. That's funny.
Fanatic.
Pretty funny.
Yes.
Obviously, you're in a half decent position this season so far. We've got a big game coming up Sunday. Say it again.
I said we're overachieving again.
Well, that's good. Hopefully you'll level yourself out at the weekend.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah. So, are you confident? Obviously, you played your game Thursday. You are coming to Osprey Stadium. Did you win on Thursday? Yeah, you got your win on Thursday. Do you think? Are you McGinn's back? Are you confident that you're going to take points at Old Trafford, or do you think it's just going to be?
I think we can do it. You know, I reckon 2-1 Villa.
Okay, I'm asking you why. I didn't ask you for a score prediction. I asked you why, and then you could answer him. We deserve better, just to put him in his place for me, mate. Cheers.
Well, I was about to, but you know, your mouth went away. So 2-1. I'm going to start where I left off. I think McGinn back in the squad. He's not going to start because he's just come back from his knee surgery. But him being in the squad is an upliftment for the team.
I don't think he starts.
No, I don't think he'll start him. He only played 20 minutes the other day, 30 minutes. He's been injured. He had knee surgery, didn't he?
I thought that was I thought that was his
build up for the game, his warm up.
I more anticipated it being a build up for him to start the United game.
Yeah, he might start him and bring him off early, just for because he's an engine and he gears our players up. We love McGinn, man. But I don't know if he brings, because he's come back ahead of time. He wasn't meant to be back already, so I don't know if they'll overexert him. He might just take his time with bringing him back in the squad. I would have been more comfortable if Kamara and Tielemans was there, but I think we may have we've gone through a lot of bad results these last few weeks, man. It's been tough, but we put ourselves in a decent enough position to even be able to lose those games or draw those games. Do you know what I mean? So hopefully we can build on that now, the win during the week, and get a couple of results, man, starting on Sunday.
I have to ask you, Fanatic, does it feel like deja vu? Because you had the same issue last season.
Literally this time of the year, and I think again it's down to the squad. Do you know what I mean? He's got more players in the squad. We've got more players in the squad, but players like Barkley, I don't think they can really offer much anymore. The players that we're bringing off the bench, they're not up to standard. I don't think we still got a lot of room for improvement. But again, you lot fucked us last season. I'm never gonna forget that. That last game of the season, we should have won.
That wasn't us. That was your keeper. He took
But
red
it
card down to 10
was
minutes.
yeah,
That's
that
crazy.
game. But it was
Crazy
what
one.
happened again? No, but remember Morgan Rogers scored that game, and it was
No,
disallowed.
Morgan Rogers.
He didn't score.
He
Didn't
did.
score.
When he
No, he didn't.
he did. When the keeper, remember when your keeper pretended like he picked up the ball and he kicked the ball out of his hand. Well, it weren't even in his hand.
So did it count?
Come on, you know it never counts.
Thank you very much. We deserve better. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Come on, we all know that fucked us last game of the season. We should have been in Champions League.
You're not putting that on your goalkeeper.
You have to remember who he fouled. He fouled -9. He would have missed anyway.
I know that was bad. I'm never going to forget that. But what did that game end? Wasn't it 1-0?
2-0.
2-0.
Yeah.
So
Fanatic is searching now.
No, I'm not. I'm thinking something didn't go right that game. Obviously, he got sent off, but Morgan Rogers scored that game. That would have been 1-1. That's what it was. It would have been 1-1. But anyway, we needed that point anyway. I'm gonna go back and look.
I got a question for you, Fanatic. Did you?
Yeah.
You know, when I can't remember how many games in, Villa was up there, and it was like, oh, Villa could possibly win the title. Was you one of these Villa fans that thought that you could win the title as well? Was you?
None of them. I don't think any Villa fan did. Every Villa fan was taking it game by game. As I said, we're overachieving. Well, look how much money we spent over these last few seasons compared to you guys in this.
Yeah, but that's because you can't. That's down to mismanagement, though, right?
No, it's the PFA business. Is it PFA? What's it called?
No, FFP.
FFP. They keep on
PFA. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we've got to do with it.
Yeah, later. It's been a long day, but they've been messing us up with that as well. Every season, we've had to sell top players.
Why? Because you don't run your books properly. If your outlay is 93% of your earnings,
it's nothing to do with that.
Listen, yes, if it has something to do with that.
Look
run your club properly. Run your club and don't have ideas above your station.
It doesn't happen to the Man United, the Arsenal, Man City. It's got nothing to do with how you run. It's favoritism.
It's not favoritism. We're a huge club. Did you hear that? Favoritism. Did you hear that?
Favoritism.
Yeah. You big team.
Explain.
We're running our team very well. Our club's been run very well.
How can you? How can you when you have to sell players every year and you have to beg us to loan Sancho and Rashford? I mean, you even got what's that waste man that we got rid of on a free? Lindelof. That he's playing. He's actually playing. So don't talk about mismanagement. Don't talk about. It's your club. It's your club.
I think our club is run well. But
how can it be run well and you're broke?
We're not broke, but we just can't spend our money's in certain other places. We can't. Obviously, they're not allowing us to make those transfers.
Their money is trying not to play Harvey Elliott. That's where the money is. So this is a club
that upset me as well.
And you're afraid to pay Harvey Elliott because you can't afford a bag of crisps. So
it's not about that. That wasn't Emre's choice.
No, that's a bad
that wasn't the player that he wanted. Even though I think he could be doing a job right now.
So the deal is if they play one more game, they have to play Liverpool a whole load of money. Is that right? Yeah?
I don't know if it's one more game, but I think it was 10 games. Yeah, it was. Yeah. I think it was 10 games.
Yeah, that was a bad deal.
And he doesn't want to obviously spend that money on him because it wasn't his choice to play him.
Wow.
Bad deal.
But anyway, but yeah, we're still going to finish on top of you anyway. As I said, we had a little lull.
Do you really think you're going to
one win in 6? And
I really do. Tielemans is going to be back in a couple of weeks as well. We're good to go. We had our little glitch this season. Remember where we was at the beginning of the season for like first 6 games? We was like, we're Tottenham all right now. We turned it around. We had our little lull again. And I think we're going to kick on now. If I'm wrong, we'll see on Sunday.
You think one win in 6 is a glitch?
No, but we know what happened. It was injuries. We know. Everybody knows that.
It's the money.
Here we go.
It's the injuries. It's the goals.
Hold on. We've had our three work engines. They all got injured at the same time. Even Anana, so that was four of our main midfielders. Yeah, we'll see.
Injuries.
Yeah,
Injured players. Injuries happen all the time.
exactly. Look at Tottenham.
No, rather not. To be fair,
our squad ain't big enough to compromise with that or to deal with that. So we'll come again. Our players are coming back slowly, and we're going to push on. It's going to be a strong end to the season.
I like the signing of Tammy though. I must admit.
Yeah, I'm happy with Tammy. But the thing with Emre, he doesn't. When a player is low on confidence, he doesn't like to drop them. So that's why he kept on playing Watkins. Lucky Watkins got a goal the other day, but he should be starting with Tammy.
Yeah, he should be starting with Tammy.
He should be starting with Tammy. And Watkins needs to come off the bench and prove himself again. Do you know what I mean? When he doesn't feel under threat, he just starts doing shit. So yeah, he needs Tammy. He does. When he knows he's that only guy, it's no pressure. And he's been missing some sitters these last few weeks.
And you're convinced that you're going to be okay. So what would be a score prediction? What score prediction is going through your mind? Remember, we're sitting down in the same house. Sitting down in the same house. So I want to hear your score prediction again, loud and clear, please.
I might poison your food though, but 2-1.
I think the best result is 1-1. I think that's the best result that can be.
For you, Liverpool. Not for us, man.
Best result.
I did say
what you think?
Yeah.
Sorry, go on. I'll let you finish.
I was gonna say Marvin's been saying for weeks we're gonna catch you, and I'm like, no, you're not. And look, they caught us, but yeah, we can't have that. Come back for our rightful spot, our third spot. But again, as I said before, we've well overachieved. That's the Villa. Been in the top 4 for look how many months? It's crazy. Last 3 seasons have been great. Next season, you guys are in trouble, mate.
Yeah. When you learn to balance your books properly. So what you got score prediction wise? Then you already said 2-1, didn't you? We deserve better. What have we got score prediction wise on this one?
So United have only lost 2 of their last 37 league home games against Villa. They won 28, drawn 7, right? And
sorry, how much have we won?
So Man United have lost 2 of their last 37 league home games against Villa.
2 of 37. Remember, 37. Yeah,
that's the part.
So it's not like it's got some flash in the pan, some jammy. We always slap you.
That's the part.
We've also kept 30 clean sheets against Villa. That's the second highest against any opposition in the league.
That's old news. Come on.
All I would say is this is the beauty of statistics, whether it's to do with Aston Villa and Man United, but stats as a whole, and I'm sure Tony would agree, sometimes stats just go completely out the window. Because if we're looking at stats, then Arsenal should not win the league. So stats can be misleading. You see what I mean? So Villa could easily get that result against Man United over the weekend.
I'm looking at historical evidence, and based on that
historical
evidence,
but that's the key word.
Evidence doesn't happen until it's happened. That's how you get evidence.
There you go. So I'll wait until Sunday. So and then the next time we meet up, it'll be history.
So for me, I'm going for 3-0.
Okay.
Yes, we deserve better. That's what I'm talking about, man. Them positive scores there. Okay, so Tony.
You lot, was it fighting for what?
Listen to this guy. Listen to this guy.
You know, no. I don't know. Was it Old Trafford?
Yeah.
I could see like a 2-2 draw. Desmond, get Desmond. I think. 2-2.
Draw.
Yeah. I could see a draw. I could see a draw.
Tony.
1-1.
I know you.
He's going to say
it's going to be 1-1. It has to be 1-1.
And that's because I know why. That's not what it's not a table thing. I want to know you don't score. I know.
Okay, so listen, I want a 0-0 draw, but I know it's going to be a 1-1 draw. So
I think it's 2-2. I can't see a winner. I don't. Yeah, I just can't see a winner. Can't see it.
We win this one. We win this one 3-1. I don't even. There's no doubt in my mind that we put them to the sword. I don't think defensively you hold us. Offensively, you will get a chance.
When Pau Torres plays, I'm alright.
And the Carrick, we've been solid at home. You
guys have turned the corner massively with Carrick. Massively. And he brought some confidence back.
We turned the corner. We went food shop. We went to check the man on the corner. We got Guinness. We're making Guinness punch. Bruv, we're gone. We're gone. We are all the way up there.
Quick question. I'm hearing rumours about Bruno and him wanting to come to the Emirates. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know how. I yeah.
Why the fuck is he going to leave after to go to replace who? Your waste man.
You misheard that. Bruno said he was going to wait till he was 39 to begin his charity.
No. That's what I'm hearing. I heard it from more than one source that he's because we're looking to sell Odegaard. So if Odegaard goes and Bruno wants to have a little trip into London.
Tony, let me tell you something.
That's what I heard.
Not in my fucking life.
Why would he want to downgrade his career?
I don't know about downgrading. Because I'll tell you something. If we win this title, it's going to be peak for quite a long time for a lot of teams.
It's not going to be peak. It's going to be like Liverpool. You want or Leicester. You won it and then everybody forgets about it.
No, because we came fourth twice. We came second 3-4 years.
You came second 150 times, bro.
You know what I mean? So that shows consistently that we're up there. You understand?
You're consistently fucking failures, is what it shows. That's what it shows.
It's not easy coming second. It's not easy coming second.
You've done good at it for 5 years.
Exactly. You lot have turned into professionals. You lot have made it an art form.
It showed that we are consistently fighting for the title. See, people are looking
You're consistent losers. Is what it shows.
What I like about football and what I like about the world as well, we all see the world with different set of lenses. So it depends on how you are seeing us. It depends on how you view what do you know what I mean?
You know what? I can't. You know when United were winning the league, I can't name you the seasons we finished second because it didn't matter.
Yeah, I know, but you look. But I hear that. But you lot can remember the season that we come second. So it obviously does matter now, though, does it? The landscape.
No, it doesn't. No. Yeah, but you know why it matters? Because it breaks your heart to finish second all of those times. All of those times you was on top, and just as you thought you was going to bust a nut, she's thrown you off. And somebody else has jumped on and finished the job.
All I'm hearing from a lot of people is bottling this and bottling that, all this sort of talk. But when we win, there's going to be no narrative again, isn't it? Everything's going to be silent. Like everybody's going to be silent. What are you going to say? What are you going to call us then?
Bottlers, like we call you every year, Tony.
We win it.
We can.
When we win it, what are you going to call us then? Champions.
I mean, I still look at it. I still look at it as one. If, and it's a massive if. I still look at it as one league trophy in 22 years.
Yeah, but you've got to call us champions.
You know what's really interesting about all of this? As bad as Man United have been over the last 12 years, these two over here, Liverpool and Arsenal. Why have Liverpool managed 2 leagues in 30 years? It's crazy.
Yeah, it doesn't
and
matter.
Arsenal will be 1 in 22.
It doesn't matter.
I'm not worried. I'll even celebrate it for you.
You ain't winning the league for now. You ain't going to be in that sort of like conversation for now. So we don't really care what you don't think about how long it's taken away.
These are so scared. They know United on the rise. You know that. Bring it on. I'm excited.
This is the part that I like in it. Because as much as this, United, if we click, once we get Champions League money, all right, you know what I say, we're probably going to spunk it and waste it on shit anyway. I'll wait. Yeah, I'll wait.
Right.
I'll wait. I'll wait.
That'll be best. Yeah.
I'll wait. I'll wait.
Right. Who's the next match? So you done Liverpool. I mean, you done United Villa.
We've done Liverpool, Arsenal.
Nah,
We've got.
What did you say?
We done Liverpool.
Liverpool, Tottenham. No, we ain't gone through those scores yet or predictions.
Oh shit, we didn't even go through the Derms. Derms came on.
It's gonna be 4-2.
Derms came on and left without giving us a score prediction.
Well,
that makes
it's right.
That makes it easy. It's a battering.
Tottenham. I cannot. I'm trying to think. I have no idea when the last time Tottenham actually won at Anfield. I have absolutely no idea.
They don't win at Anfield.
Wait a minute.
They don't win at Anfield.
At Anfield.
Yeah. They're not going to get no trade. The only reason why I said it's going to be 4-2. The only reason why I said it's going to be 4-2 because Solanke. I'm not saying he's an amazing player, but for some unknown reason, I just know that Solanke's going to get a brace. So yeah, 4-2 for Liverpool.
Jesus Christ. 2011 is when their last time they won at Anfield.
You sure?
Yeah.
They haven't.
The last time Spurs beat Liverpool at Anfield was in May 2011.
Wow.
Bruv, for me, I think it's going to be about 4 or 5 because there's no Van de Ven, there's no like. Have you seen how many players are out? Have you honestly seen? Have you seen it? And at Anfield as well.
Yeah,
get him.
The team is just absolutely depleted. But I mean, the thing is, I know we will score a lot of goals. Yeah, 4-2.
I'm not that convinced because Liverpool have just been winning generally or losing by a goal margin. It's been a 2-1 or a 1-0. They lost to Wolves, and they recently in the league. In the cups, they're doing well, and they lost midweek. So I think it's going to be tight.
I don't. The only reason I say that, and yeah, 100%, I agree with you. We were horrible against Wolves, and then we beat them in a cup game. Even though we lost against Galatasaray, and rightly so, it was a cup game. We actually played. I think if we had eaten our dinner in the first half, that result would have been completely different. So that's the only reason why I'm saying I think we're going to get the 4 goals.
Forest and Sunderland also 1-0, weren't they?
Yeah. But yeah, 4-2. Still sticking by that result.
Yeah, I say 4-0. Like I'm just looking at their and going to Anfield as well. Liverpool, no matter how
we usually score
four at the moment.
We usually score 4 goals against Tottenham at Anfield.
Yeah, and it's like, and that's where their strongest 11 as well. They're not going to have it. They know this how they got moved to in the Champions League. They know how many injuries. You think they're going to allow Spurs to come to their ground and not smash them up? Nah, they're getting moved, bro.
But as you say, historic data and stats count for nothing. So it's been a strange season this season for Liverpool.
True.
They could click. I'm going for a 1-0.
No way. They're getting moved.
As long as we win,
UPS, mate,
and Villa and Man United draw, then it's perfect.
Right. Change my score to 1-1. No, change it to 1-4. 1-4.
In favor of Tottenham.
Spurs ain't getting those. But I don't care. As much as I hate Liverpool, Spurs ain't getting nothing out of this.
Nothing.
I see it being a 3 or a 4. It's going to be just like the what's his name game, the Atletico game in the week. Yeah, I just think they're going to fold like a Liverpool. They'll score early. As soon as you lot finish singing the song, they're all going to cry, and then it's just going to be mass murder on the pitch. I can see it being a 3 or a 4.
I wonder what the odds are. Could you imagine if they squeeze a 2-1? I wonder what the bookies' odds are on Spurs winning it. Could you imagine?
2-1.
Nobody thinks they're going to win. Could you imagine?
Yeah, the odds.
Not even Spurs players.
No one does. No. I'm just having bands, but yeah.
That might be worth a cheeky tenner, though.
Tony, I was going to ask you something. I didn't manage. I was meant to ask last time I was on the show. When have you got? Arsenal have started singing a song. The crowd.
Please.
No. I'm just asking him. How long have you guys been singing that? That's only recent.
One season. One season.
Couple of seasons. You know what? I'll be honest with you. I like the song. Right. It's been a.
Where did it come from?
2 or 3. It came from what's his name? I can't remember the performer's name.
idiot.
But he's a shut up. He's an Arsenal fan, and he created a song. I do like the song because it creates atmosphere. And if you lot know music, you know music can.
How does it go?
You know, it reminds me of. I'm going to say.
Wait a minute.
When you say if you know about music, you know about music. Years ago, right?
Yeah.
There used to be a Hovis bread advert.
Oh yeah.
It reminds me of this singing Hovis bread. That's what it reminds me of.
I don't care what you.
That is the honest. Every time I hear it, I think, why are they singing Hovis bread?
Anyway, I like the song, but for me, until we lift something, and we sing the song, then it's not gonna gel. But
Give
I like
us a
the song.
rendition, Tony. Come and give us a rendition.
I'll sing it at the end, mate.
Come on,
I love it. I love the song. You get me? We don't. You got to listen.
Well, we don't want to end with that song. We want to get any views back.
No, we got people talk. We got people talking about now our song. Like this is the first time I've heard that. We got people talking about the way we play. But you know what? We don't care. We love it. We absolutely love it.
Definitely.
All right. Sing the whole with song for us, and let's see how similar it sounds. Go on, sing it for us. Sing it for us.
You sing it. You sing the song, and then we'll tell you if it sounds like the Hovis.
No, but
I don't like the Hovis advert. Yeah.
Go on. The sport of Everton wants to talk about Hovis. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Tony knows it is the truth. Because Mr. B, we got copyright on here. That's the only reason why you know you can't play it. Anybody who's tuned into the show, when you leave, go onto YouTube and type in Hovis.
Is that the one with the boy with the bike going down the hill?
Yes. Yes. I am telling you, when you hear that song, it's going to remind you of Arsenal song. That's where they got it from.
Oh, we love it. And I love Hovis. I've actually got brown Hovis right in front of me there. I love Hovis. So if it does, that's fantastic. I love Hovis. All right?
Stephanie's on it tonight, boy.
Maybe it's always has Hovis. You know, every time Mavis was at Old Trafford, he used to always bring Hovis bread for the canteen. Always. Nothing wrong with
white Hovis bread, not brown Hovis bread.
Brown Hovis bread. Healthy.
No, I can't do it. She doesn't like brown bread.
She does.
She doesn't like brown bread. She doesn't like brown bread.
Got fiber in it.
Yeah, too much fiber. We see enough shit watching Arsenal.
Oh please.
Can I have a score prediction
for who?
Of whatever? I'd have random, but just random, just the night falling.
Okay. I'll say. I think we'll beat Liverpool's father. Liverpool's fathers will beat tomorrow about 3-1. You know, I think we'll beat the.
You look the 5:30 game tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah. So we'll beat
Liverpool's
dad tomorrow.
How have they got two 5:30 games?
Yeah, because Chelsea are playing Newcastle at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Are they taking the piss?
They've got 2 at 3 and 2 at 5:30. Strange.
Do you know what's interesting? Is they don't usually play two London games at the same time though.
Well, not two North. If it was Spurs play, they wouldn't do Arsenal and Spurs at the same time. But Chelsea and Arsenal, yeah.
I'm just talking about policing. That's what I'm saying. They don't usually do two London games.
Is it at Stamford Bridge?
Yes, at Stamford Bridge.
Yes, at the Bridge. And West Ham are at home as well at 8 o'clock. So them police ain't getting no rest.
No, it shows that there's no police. That's what it is.
Yeah. Wow.
All right. Well, look, let's get some score predictions in. We have been waffling for 125. I have no idea what we would do. Look, we'll go.
It's all a mirage.
Where have we been for the last
hour and a half? Where did the time go?
It's tending to a mess. All right, look, we'll get a couple. We'll just do some random one. Everton, Arsenal, Everton. Obviously, Tony thinks they're going to smash him 27-0.
3-1. I
said.
He's
going to score 29 goals. 3-1, yeah?
Yeah.
I go 1-1.
I'm going 2-2.
1-0 Everton.
Get out of here. Just
No,
because
Everton are
something
sneaky.
Everton are Liverpool's dad, you know. That's why he thinks. That's why he's rooting for Everton. Rooting for the father. He's rooting for. Do you know what I mean?
What we got, we deserve better.
Everton are tight at the back. I'm going 2-1. 2-1 Everton.
2-1 Everton. Get out of here.
Dewsbury Hall.
Laugh, yeah. Yeah,
Nah, man. Steph, there just ain't no point, Steph. There's just no point. I'm gonna write and I'm gonna fucking lose it. Last week, I had a piece of paper ready with the scores from the week, from the scores from 2 weeks previous. You know what I mean? I ain't even gonna bother, man. I ain't even gonna bother. Right, so everybody.
Mr. B, he's not even writing anything. He just goes to the corner.
He's on the typewriter.
He's just thinking about knitting on the side.
All right, what about West Ham? What about West Ham City? West Ham City. That's gonna be a
West
bit.
Ham City.
Yeah.
No, I think City win that game. I think City win that game. I would love if Arsenal could lose and Man City could lose in the same week. That's the only way that I want West Ham to beat Man City.
Man City are going to bounce back from that Real Madrid game.
They
Drumming that they got. They got. West Ham haven't got a chance, man.
Yeah, but the West Ham are going to be. They're fighting for relegation. They're fighting for survival. So it's not going to be easy.
But it's levels, though. It's levels,
I
though,
hear
isn't
you,
it?
but it's not going to be. Where is it at the Etihad?
No, it's at West Ham's ground.
No, they're playing at West Ham.
In Stratford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see
3-0
City. But
City.
It's not going to be easy. I'll say 2-1 City. City scoring late.
I'll say probably 2-0.
This is City, right?
Yeah, City.
We deserve better.
Do you know what? I kind of fancy West Ham on this one. I think they really will be up for it.
Yeah.
It's in the evening. I'm going for a 2-2.
They're up for this. They're up for it, man. I'm
I
telling
think
you.
Arsenal lose and Man City get that point. And then Man City win their game in hand. It brings it to 3 points. And that encounter at City is going to be
We're not losing against Everton at our
decider.
ground. We're not losing
decider,
at our
won't
ground
it?
tomorrow.
We're not saying you're losing. All you need to do is draw.
We're not drawing. We're winning that match tomorrow. I'll tell you.
I'll put money on. I don't think Arsenal will beat Everton tomorrow.
We're beating Everton tomorrow.
2-1.
Yeah, I think 2-1, 2-1, 3-1. We'll beat Everton. We're not losing tomorrow. we're not losing tomorrow. I'll tell you that. We're not losing.
Okay.
No way.
All right. Look, we'll go one more score before we disappear, so I can partake in my Friday festivities. Chelsea, Newcastle.
Wow.
Oh,
Interesting.
that's going to be a draw.
Yeah.
I'll probably go 2-2 on that one as well.
Yeah, I'll go 2-2 as well with them, to be honest.
I don't see Newcastle winning.
I need another draw. 1-1.
Newcastle done that. Newcastle played a heavy game against Barcelona. They're going to be knackered.
Yeah, 1-1.
Okay. I see a Chelsea win. I see a 3-1 Chelsea.
Yeah, I see it.
I see them bouncing back. Ooh, Stephanie's gone 3-2 to Newcastle. I mean, we would take that, Steph. I know we would take that, but I don't see it. I don't see Newcastle winning that game at all. Look, that was our final score prediction because it's party time for me. To be fair, we did waffle. If you missed the beginning of it, we had Dermot on here until he left. He did say he had to leave early. Tonali hat-trick. All right, then fair enough. That just puts his price up to 120 mil then, Steph. You know what I mean? Bloody hell. Yeah, if you did miss it, Derms, God bless Dermot. He comes on here every week hoping that he's going to get a word in edgeways with Tony, and Tony just keeps shutting him down.
Not at all.
I know. Some things just don't make no sense.
No.
But it started from before the show even started. So I knew.
It's like we've never been away.
Yeah, it was just unbelievable. You lot just carried on the same argument. But look,
Unbelievable, Jeff.
yeah, there it is. It's unbelievable, Derms. But look, It is what it is. We will be back on what day is it today? Friday, Sunday. We'll be back Sunday. We won't be doing a watch along, I doubt, but we will be doing a reaction show at some stage.
I'll be in the comments.
Stoney. Yeah, listen, yeah, I know you're going to be in the comments. Don't worry, I'm going to be on your phone. I'm going to be on your phone at 7:45 when what's his name scores. I don't. What's the forward Barry? Yeah, when Barry scores a header.
I'll be on the phone to you when Gokra scores tomorrow as well.
That waste my name. Actually, he will score. He always scores against shit teams, isn't he? He don't score against big teams, does he? Yeah, bedroom bully. That's what he is. Fucking bedroom bully. Yeah. Give him something with a big patosh. You can't do nothing. Give him everything sleep on them. Anyway, guys, with that, it is good night from me. It's good night from Stoney. It's good night from Fanatic. It's good night from We Deserve Better. And it's good night from Tony. Guys, thanks for watching. Steph, you've had it up, man. Yeah, see? Great show, everyone. Superb panel. Host was okay too. Oh, thank you very much, Stephanie. Guys, thanks for watching. This is the Mix Zone. We'll be back on Sunday.
Are you sure?